hey guys, I need to go hop in the shower and get dressed. But I started this book. And if you caught our community huddle last night, I referenced this. Brianna had recommended it to me, and I ordered it and started it this morning. I am so in love with this author. He's funny. He's really relatable. I texted Brian, I'm like, this guy's us. But at the same time, I am feeling like am discovering like the keys to the magic kingdom. Why? If you struggle with perfectionism, if you struggle with even writing something down because it's not good enough, if you struggle with finishing because you can't keep a perfect score, who loves a good sticker chart, right? Even as adults, we love streaks. Streaks on our Bible app, streaks on our workout app, streaks in our planner when we're taking care of things. And then we miss a day. We don't complete a day. We fail. And then what do we do? Hey, Jamie. Hey, Kathleen. Then what do we do? Me, I oftentimes quit. Or I set a goal that is so big, I know as I'm writing it down, there's no way I'm ever going to do this. I completely disable myself in my mind before I even get started. So Brian and I were talking today because I had said last night in the call, I used to do thank you cards, and I used to have a goal of 10 thank you cards a month, and so I'm going to dig those out and start that again. And Brian messaged me and she said, don't you dare make 10 your goal. You are setting yourself up for failure. Make 5 your goal. And if you get 7 or 10 done, woohoo, you've surpassed what you were hoping for. And I thought any high achiever, anyone with a type 3 personality is going to say you're being lazy. That is ridiculous. Work harder, because they're wired for that. That brings them complete and utter joy and satisfaction. For myself, if I think I'm going to lose, I don't want to start. And I'm competing against myself. I'm not competing even against anyone else. Everything that I do is a competition against Rachel. Keith has laughed at me about that. In the past, I have, I'm totally thinking about this time when we were riding our bicycles in Central Park a few years ago. Keith had taken me out there and surprised me for my birthday. And the guy said, it's going to take you, I'm trying to remember, it's been a while, it's going to take you 40 minutes to ride the loop. In my head, I went, that is a good suggestion. I'm going to beat that. And Keith said, what are you doing? Why are you in such an all-fire hurry to finish this? This isn't a race. And I said, it's a race against me. So I will race against myself all day long, but I don't want to race against someone else that I know is going to kick my butt. So I'll just back off and let you win. I don't know if that's lazy or if that's just self-protection. I don't know. But what I've discovered already in just the first 12 pages of this book, Finish, are giving me hope to actually do that. I was looking at the goals that I set for my business yesterday. Some of them are way too big. And as I wrote them down, I was like, oh, I don't know. What if I cut them in half and I kick butt on those half instead of I do nothing because it's too big? That I think is the point of what he's saying about this. This is where I feel like he's going. But the only people that are going to understand this are perfectionists, are people who give up before they even start, are people who quit because you lost your streak. And he said the most important day of working towards something is not the streak. It's not the 45 days. It's not I did this 32 days in a row. It's actually when you miss day 33, what are you going to do on day 34? Whoa, that is something to really consider, because how many of us just stop because we messed up day 33? In day 34, there's a hole there in my streak and I got to start over. And so we just give up and quit. Or what was the phrase he's brought up? I thought this was so good. It was one of the last pages that I read. Might as well Might as well is one of the most dangerous phrases in the English language. Might as well never applies to good things. It's never might as well help all the orphans or might as well plant something healthy in this community garden. It's usually a white flag of surrender. I've had a single French fry. I might as well eat 1,000. These are the kinds of things we say on the day after perfect and the day that is sticky. I love that. So moving forward imperfectly, that's my goal. Moving forward with excellence and wellness, but on the day where I fail, where I can't do it because I'm traveling, where life happens and someone is sick, how do I pick up the next day? Guys, that next day, that's the day that matters more than anything else. And if I can encourage you and inspire you, when you lose your streak, pick it back up. Don't stop, because that picking it back up is going to make the next time easier, and you're going to feel stronger, and you're going to crush it again. And you might crush it for 34 more days, and then you're going to drop the ball. So what do you do on day 35? Those are the days that matter. Those are the days that are going to allow us to eventually get to the finish line, not the day where we quit, say might as well, and throw up our hands. So if I'm talking to you, if I'm speaking your love language, get this book. Sonny, get this book. You're going to love it. It's so good. And he's funny. I was giggling. I was doing it while I was sitting on my vibration plate. So all of my highlighted lines are like, and I thought this would have killed me a year ago to highlight in a book while I was on a vibration plate. Typically I would hold very still, or I would use a straight edge to make my lines perfect. Who gives a crap? No one else is going to see it. Who cares? So if I'm talking to you, grab this book and be blessed and know that we can finish. We've just got to pick it back up when we drop it, right? Thanks, guys. Happy Tuesday. If this speaks to you, would you tell me in the comments and share this? Tag someone on your team that you think would benefit from this. She's probably a type 7 personality or a yellow or blue personality. That's probably who I'm speaking to more than anything else. But I want people to know we can succeed, move forward, get to diamond, and keep picking up the pieces when we drop them. And that, I think, is what makes us resilient and gritty and strong. Happy Tuesday.